Hello everybody, my name is Nasty Mold, and in this video we are going to get all of today's daily stuff in the Hidden Forest. We're going to get the seasonal candles to start, and then we'll do quests and get information on today's shard event, and also the treasure cakes. First up with the seasonal candles, we have 4 of these bundles to find. Our first one is up in the social space, and the remainder can be found below. Each one of these will give us 25% of the wax in order to forge a season candle. So when we find all 4, we should have 1 total seasonal candle that we can forge. Moving on ahead, you can see that our second one is in front of this first gate here. And our third one is just beyond it, right here. After that, we're just going to fly over and we can find our 4th and final candle bundle right here. Easy peasy to spot. And again, collecting all 4 of these will give us 1 total seasonal candle that we can forge. Alright, with all these found, let's get started on today's daily quests. To catch the light, all we have to do is fly into it. It should just be at the bottom of the cloud tunnel, flying around this area. It can be a little tricky to catch, but it shouldn't be too hard. The Scolding Student can be found in the very first area of the Hidden Forest, just past the first 2 gates on the left-hand side, next to this tree. This one can be a little bit tricky just because of the rain, but you should be okay. There's plenty of places to charge if you need to. Just have to make sure that the student doesn't stay in the rain too long. All we have to do is follow them around the clearing for a little bit, and then we should go up the treehouse, and the spirit is complete. Oh, oopsies. Why isn't it? Hello? Why isn't it working? There we go. To recharge our light from a light bloom, first we have to use all of our flight. Make sure you have absolutely none left, and then land on one of these little glowing mushroom things. That is all we need to do. Just make sure you have no flight before you do that. To knock over 5 crabs, all we have to do is go near them and do a large shout by holding on your character. For today's treasure candles in the Valley of Triumph, we have our first one here in the social space. Our next one can be found just below on this little bridge here. Our third is in the Citadel area right here on this little arch. And our 4th and final one can be found on the left side of the Colosseum ice rink here. Today's shard will be a red shard that will drop in the Jellyfish Cove. That is in the Little Prince area, the Starlight Desert, and it will drop at the times listed on the screen. These times are in PST or PDT time zones, and I do have a time zone converter in the description as well with the times if you need to convert it into your own time zone. So I sped up this clip very, very fast of how to get to the Jellyfish Cove, and there should be a couple spots that the shard can fall today, but it's a pretty small area, so it should be pretty easy to find. And I do have a clip of me doing this area. Sorry, my cat is playing behind me and he's a kitten, so I can't stop him. This one was pretty difficult to my memory. Lots of shard crabs, so I recommend bringing some way to charge yourself. Utilize the memory candles when you can, and yeah, do the easier parts with less shard crabs first. Work your way to the more difficult parts. This is, of course, a red shard event, so we will be awarded with Ascended Candles, which is really nice. And we can also see a memory and get ourselves a Winged Light. But yeah, just go as slow as you need to. you don't have to rush. Rushing is when you start to get hit by little beasts, so just be careful. And that is it for today's daily changes in sky. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. Hope you found this helpful. Hope you enjoyed. And I will of course see you in the next video. Bye bye!